Welcome to Park Hopper Society, a place where we discuss all things travel and theme parks, a little bit about life, and a lot about Disney. I'm your host, Gary, and I'm joined by my fellow hopper, Britt.
Hello.
And you're used to hearing Aaron.
Yeah.
But he's a little under the weather today.
Under the weather, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Next time.
Yeah, and we miss him because, I mean,
We do.
he's the guy who, if you think that the podcast sounds great, it's because Aaron. Really.
It is, yeah. He does all of the technical stuff. He does all the editing. So, yeah.
Yep. So
he will be editing this, thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully.
Because neither of us know how to.
No, we're just hoping that this is recording right now.
Yeah, he actually sent us instructions on how to get it started.
Yeah. So
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So if it doesn't sound as good, now you know.
Blame us.
Blame us. So in today's episode, we're going to tell you if we think Disney's Lightning Lane should make the naughty or the nice list, and we'll preview some offerings at Epcot's Festival of the Holidays. So without further ado, let's get hopping. When it comes to Lightning Lane, there are varying opinions. Some people love it, and they want to experience a Disney park without purchasing, while other fans feel it's yet another cash grab by Disney. No matter your feelings, if you visited Disney over the past 25 years, which, holy crap, 25 years. Yeah. So you've experienced some version of Lightning Lane. So in order for us to really have an honest conversation about it, I think we need to go back in time and discuss just how did this whole thing start.
Yeah.
And you and I were talking right before we started recording, way back in the day.
Yeah. The very beginning.
You had to pay to get into Disneyland, Disney World.
Yep.
And then you had to buy the ticket books.
Right. Well, so originally you didn't even have to do that. So originally at Disneyland, you would pay to get into the park, which was super cheap. But every single ride had a kiosk at the front where you would pay to ride the ride.
Yeah.
And so they did that for, I really think they only did that for like a year or two. It was pretty quick that they started selling the ticket books, and they sold A, B, and C tickets.
Okay.
And so the attractions were stacked accordingly. So A attractions were the least exciting, least technological. B attractions were a little more, and then the C attractions were the most technological, they were the most in-demand attractions. And then in time, they added, I think the Matterhorn bobsleds were the first, were the first D ticket attraction.
I mean, that makes sense.
It might have been Haunted Mansion. And then later they added the E-ticket.
Matterhorn was the first, what they call it, tubular steel coaster?
Yeah, yeah.
So, and that was late 50s, right?
Yeah, that thing is old.
And
you can tell.
Yeah, when you ride it.
It's a fun roller coaster.
Oh, yeah.
Though. I really enjoy it.
It's the one I was most excited to ride when we went to Disneyland.
I agree.
And I rode it with the kids.
Yep.
And they hated it.
My kids loved it.
Really?
Which really surprised me.
Yeah.
I did not
the whole
think they would
Yeti
like it.
thing.
Yeah.
And like they were, my kids were terrified.
No, my kids thought the Yeti was the greatest thing they'd ever seen, which ironically enough, they absolutely hate Expedition Everest. Although they both do like the Yeti, they just don't like going backwards.
Oh, that's the best part.
I agree.
Yeah, well. Okay, so D ticket, and then we eventually arrived at the E ticket, right?
Yes.
Because that's where the whole E ticket attraction comes from.
Right, which a lot of people misnomer. They think that E ticket means like exciting ticket or something like that. It does not. It just is the highest level of ticket you could buy. And so you would have to buy these tickets, and you would use these tickets to redeem them at each ride. So the ride, if it was a D ticket ride, for instance, you could use a D or an E ticket to ride the ride or do the experience.
Okay.
For instance, Country Bear Jamboree was an E-ticket attraction.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah, I mean, because it was technologically advanced.
Yeah.
It was a really cool thing, especially in its time.
Yeah.
At this point, that is shocking to think
this
is one of the top tier attractions.
Yeah, especially now because E-ticket would be Guardians.
Exactly.
So comparing Guardians to Country
Bear Jamboree.
I don't know.
Yeah. So the ticket book thing was a thing when the Magic Kingdom opened. Of course, they started doing the ticket books as well because that is what they had used at Disneyland. And they continued to use the ticket books until I want to say like a year or so before Epcot opened, which was
Okay.
what, 1981? 1982.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe it was 1981 when they stopped using the ticket
Okay.
books. Because at the time, I believe it was Six Flags Magic Mountain
Yeah.
had gone to just one ticket to get into the park. All the rides are unlimited. It was kind of becoming a new thing, and Disney was really kind of behind the curve on it.
Okay.
Still using the ticket book. So they finally went to where your park ticket gets you in for unlimited rides for the whole day, which is how it still is today,
Yeah.
in theory.
Yeah.
Um,
It is.
It is. I mean, you can ride it as many times as you can. They're not going to stop you from riding anything.
Right.
But interestingly enough, though, Tokyo Disney used ticket books until 2001.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't
Man,
that insane?
That is insane.
Yeah.
And honestly, another reason I want to go,
I agree.
you know,
Just to see what is this place that was using ticket books.
but they say it's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because of the ticket books, probably.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do think, the problem with going to Tokyo is getting over there.
Right. Once you're there, it's cheap.
I
Yeah.
priced it out one time. It was like $60 a day.
Yeah, it's ridiculously cheap.
Ridiculous.
Once you're there.
Yeah.
Very expensive to get there.
Yeah.
But to go to the park and stay there and eat and all that, very cheap.
And it's not like you can drive. So,
Well, not yet.
well,
Give them time.
Elon Musk.
I mean, that's the new test track, man.
Yeah.
It's showing us the future. Now, granted, we did not go in the water at any point,
No.
but
Yeah.
you can change what your car looks like.
Yeah. It's cool.
It is cool.
So, ticket books go away. One price. You get
Yep.
in. You do all the stuff. It wasn't until around like 1999 that the first iteration of Fast Pass, which iterations in the future becomes Lightning Lane.
Right.
Fast Pass shows up.
Yep.
Lovingly, I think people call this paper Fast Pass.
Yes.
So the way it would work, in case you did not go, when they had the Fast Pass system, is at most rides, they had those little ticket booths set up, and you would actually scan your ticket for the day.
Yep.
And it would spit out a return time.
Yep.
For you. I've still got one, I think, at the house from Stitch's Great Escape.
Oh,
from
nice.
when I went in like 2006.
Okay.
And the ink is starting to fade.
Sure.
But I mean, that's what you did. So and you could only do that. I mean, obviously you had to be in the park, so there was no
Right.
like advance
No.
reservations, none
And
of that kind of stuff.
You could only hold one at a time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So regardless if your
Until-
return time was 9 hours from now,
Yes.
you're just waiting.
You're waiting.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as that return time, I think I'm telling you right. As soon as the return time hit,
Yes.
you didn't have to ride the ride to get another one.
Right.
You could go ahead and get
Yes.
another one.
Yes, because I remember stacking them. Like
Yeah.
I remember having like 4 or 5 of them to
Right.
all do at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed Fast Pass. I think there were really very few people who didn't like Fast Pass.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
Well, I mean, you kept the spontaneity
yeah,
in your day.
you did.
Um,
And it
more so than
yeah. And it was designed to solve the problem of basically people are spending all their time waiting in the line,
right.
and they're not going and riding lower tier attractions. Again, going back to the ticket books, they're
Yep.
not riding the A, B, C rides. They're
Sure.
just standing in line for D&E. So this gets you out of that line, lets you go experience those other things. And then for everybody who didn't make their return time, you've got the standby line to fill everything in, you
Yep.
know? So what happens is instead of just the top tier rides running at 100% capacity,
Mhm.
you now have other things, including gift shops and restaurants.
I was going to say, I mean, that's part of it too,
That's
right?
a huge part of it.
now,
For sure.
now there's more time for you to spend money
100%.
because you're not standing in line.
Yep.
That's the cynical part of me.
Yep.
But
Yep.
the real part, and so I can remember really your strategy for getting is
Yep.
you had to be there at rope drop, and running is not allowed in the parks. So
Right.
you had to walk at a very
Fast walk,
brisk
like race
pace.
walking, like
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Olympics when they do the race walking. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Absolutely, it is. But I'm sure there's probably people who would have gotten a gold medal because they did this so many
100%.
times.
Yeah.
The one we were just talking about, I remember Toy Story Mania,
Yeah.
and you could get there at rope drop, and by the time you make it back, the return times are already back like 1 p.m. or
That's
2
crazy.
p.m. Yeah,
That's insane.
and the thing is, like I will say, with the system, it sucks because it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Your return time is 2 p.m.
yeah.
now I got this big window,
Right.
you know.
And there's really not anything you can do about it either, because the only way to know what the return time was to walk to the kiosk and try to get the pass. You didn't necessarily have to get the pass.
Right.
But you had to walk to it to see what the return time was going to be. And again, the issue there being, and I remember Emily and I went in 2009. We were in college, and I remember the last day we were there, because Soarin' was still fairly new at the time. And so I remember we got on the monorail, left the Magic Kingdom, went to Epcot to get a fast pass for Soarin', then got back on the monorail and went back to the Magic Kingdom to do some stuff, and then got back on the monorail again to go back to Epcot to redeem our fast pass. And it was like looking back on it, I was like, man, it was so stupid. But we were like 19 or 20.
And you were having fun.
Yeah.
You know,
we didn't know better.
Like, we used to do the same thing where we would, we're trying to do multiple parks not even try to do multiple parks. We're trying to do everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I can remember one time, now we just did the speedrun challenge, which I can't remember what episode that is, but if you haven't listened to speedrun challenge, go back and listen to it.
It's a fun one.
Yeah, it is a fun episode. But we were trying to do all 4 parks in one day. And the thing is, we spent so much time on transportation.
Yeah.
Going from one part to, like what you just said. You took the monorail. So that minimum, that's a 10-minute ride.
One way.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 10 minutes to get there, assuming that you don't have to wait.
Right.
You go to Soarin', which is not that far.
No.
But still probably a 10-minute walk to Soarin'. Because you had, I think, the kiosks were actually like right as you enter the queue, right? It's not like it's like the doors open and they're right there.
I honestly don't remember where it was. I feel like it was outside.
Oh, okay.
But that's just vaguely what I remember. Yeah. It's so long ago. I could be completely wrong.
I don't know. If you're listening to this, you know this answer, please comment.
Yeah.
And tell us.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember.
I don't either.
But either way, 10 minutes.
Yep.
And then you're back on the monorail, which is at minimum 10 minutes.
Yep.
Just to get you back to TTC.
Right.
So, this is...
I mean, it's a 45-minute detour easily.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So... I enjoyed that iteration. It was free. It was a good way, if you knew what you wanted to ride, grab the ticket, and go. And so that went all the way through. I mean, it lasted for a good while, about 14 years. 2013 is when they began to introduce FastPass Plus. So again, this was free.
Right.
Completely free. The big difference here, my Disney experience.
Right. Now, I never experienced... experience.
I see what you did there.
That's my Disney experience. Never included this iteration because we went in 2009 and did not go back until 2020.
Got it.
And at the time that we booked the trip, this was still a thing.
Okay.
But before we hit our 60-day in advance booking window, which is insane.
Yeah. And that's 60 days for resort guests. Right. Everyone else 30 days.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, again, insane. So before we actually booked our lightning lanes, COVID hit.
Okay.
And so we never actually did that.
Oh, so you didn't get to do it?
No, because by the time we went, there were no lightning lanes at that time. And then Genie Plus came back, which we'll talk about in a minute. But
with this, they introduced the whole, I think you got three advanced reservations per day. And then they introduced the whole tiered thing. So you basically, the top rides that everybody wanted to ride, the e-ticket attractions, if you will, was in, I'm going to call it tier 1. I don't know what the actual language was. But, and everything else was kind of tier 2.
Basically what it is now.
Kind of what it is.
Yeah.
And so you got one tier 1.
Okay.
And then you could get 2 of the other tiers.
Just like you can now.
Just like you can now.
Interesting.
Yeah. And there were all kinds of different approaches, like my approach was more of the I wanted to do things, I guess, later in the day because I thought, who wants to ride Space Mountain at 9:00 in the morning?
Yeah, that's fair.
Which is kind of stupid because really, if you were going to use this wisely, you would stack them all in the morning,
right? So you can free it up
and just go.
Because then you could carry one.
Yeah.
After you use your first 3.
Right.
Unlike today, where you can continue to rotate all 3.
Yeah.
I can remember trying to figure this out and trying to learn how we were supposed to do it. And I'll be honest, I never actually truly experienced it, but the little bit that I did as I was trying to figure it out before our trip, where ultimately this got dropped anyway, I did not enjoy that experience.
Yeah.
It was overwhelming.
Well, so at the same time when this was going on, you could book your dining reservations 180 days in advance.
Yeah. Which we had done.
6 months.
Yeah, we had done that for this trip and then got them all canceled because of COVID, and then we had to rebook them.
Well,
it was an experience, man. That was we could do a whole episode if I could remember enough of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're right. All of this was done so far in advance.
So far in advance. And the thing was, like, for some of these, just like it is at the 60-day window, honestly, now.
Yeah.
If you didn't know what you wanted.
Right.
I mean.
Too bad.
Too bad.
Not gonna get it.
You're not going to get it. You're not going to get, at that time, the Cinderella's, the royal table.
Right.
Well, I'm trying to think of what was popular back then. There was a couple more. And you just...
But I mean, you could compare that today, like Topolino's Terrace for breakfast. That's hard enough to get right now,
right?
You know.
But I'll say, have you ever booked a trip less than 60 days away?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. More often than I would like to admit.
Yeah.
However,
most of mine are. I think I'm always.
You're a better planner than me.
I'm not.
No, there's no doubt you're a better planner than me, especially when it comes to Disney.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I think ahead.
Yeah.
Part of that's just FOMO.
That's
I always like to have a Disney trip in the pipeline.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I see. That's my thing. I like to have a Disney trip in the pipeline, but I'd like it to be next month.
Well, yeah.
So that's what I do, and then I go on that one, and I just plan the next month.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you ever go on a Disney trip to plan a Disney trip?
I haven't pulled that one off yet.
Well, you kind of have.
That's probably true.
Yeah, I mean, you guys came back from this most recent trip, and you're like, "Hey guys, I have a bounce back offer. You want to go in March?"
That is exactly what I did. Yeah, yeah. Well, because we got to do another park hopper trip. You know,
I
got to take advantage. Unfortunately, though, I realized that the bounce back offer was worse than my AP discount.
Really?
Yeah, for the spring. It was weird. Literally every single one I looked up, I could save more money with AP than I could with bounce back.
Oh, there you go.
Very disappointing.
Advantages of being AP.
Apparently.
What was I going to say? Yeah, so just the whole, you had to know what you wanted to do. You really had to know what park you were going to be in 60 days before you go on your trip. So I was trying to think of, I guess that really was. I let ChatGPT make some notes for this. And the strategy style was plan everything weeks in advance.
Well, it had to be.
Yeah, for
it
Fast
had
Pass
to be.
Plus.
You know, because even now, well, like with your dining window opening 60 days in advance. So when I do have a trip planned, and a lot of our trips are planned more than 60 days in advance.
Yeah.
For the ones that I'm going to be making dining reservations, that like family trips and stuff like that, those are definitely planned farther in advance. And so for those, I do know which parks we're going to be in each day.
Well, you kind of have to.
You kind of have to because the dining reservations.
Well, you also have to make park reservations as a
that's
householder.
True. That's true. But I mean, even then, you could make those 2 weeks ahead.
Yeah,
you make
the
them the day
of,
before. Yeah, the day, or even and I've done that plenty of times. Made them the day of.
Right.
But the fact that you make those dining reservations 60 days in advance, there's a little more fluidity to them now anyway. Because all the time there are dining reservations opening up all over the place.
Right.
But your lightning lanes and stuff, the fact that you currently don't make those more than 7 days 7 days from the beginning of your trip up to 14 days of your trip.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the thing is it's crazy to me that not that long ago we were planning our trips half a year ahead of time, a full 6 months ahead of time.
What Fast Pass Plus did is it really ushered in my Disney experience.
Very much so.
Because that was around the same time Magic Bands and all of that. Like I want to say Magic Bands came out a couple of years maybe. Or they at least were testing them.
Yeah, they were definitely, because let's see, what would you say? The Fast Pass Plus started in
2013.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. And I want to say the Magic Bands were definitely in testing within a year or two of that.
Yeah. It was close.
Yeah.
I've got I keep everything when we go to Disney.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know why.
Just in case.
It'll be something that my kids will throw away when I die. But I have the flyer that we got. We stayed at Port Orleans Riverside.
Okay.
Because it was the only moderate resort with Magic Bands.
Oh, okay.
So we were kind of part of, I don't want to say testing, but testing.
Yeah.
And so I have the flyer that explains
cool.
how to use the OG Magic
cool.
Bands. Yeah.
That's very cool.
And I remember them talking about like, hey, this is, so Disney at this point can pretty much track.
Sure.
everywhere. This is, I mean, smartphones are obviously around at this point in time.
They are, but they're not what they are today.
Not
for
at all.
sure.
Not
Yeah.
at all. But because of Magic Band technology, it was like, hey, Disney's going to be able, like, they're going to know where you're at.
Yep.
They are going to know that you waited an hour in
Yep.
line. So you know what? Like, you might get a text that says, hey, here's a free snack.
Yeah.
Because you had to wait in line.
Yeah.
That never happened.
No,
Not
no.
one single time did that
So I know
happen.
another big thing of it was they would know it's your birthday.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have to wear a birthday pin. All the cast members would just know it's your birthday. Mickey would know your birthday, know who you are, all that. I think there was like one time for a little while that Mickey would be able to tell you your name.
Oh, Talking Mickey.
Talking Mickey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an experience.
And clearly an experiment.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, because it went away.
Yeah. And I mean, it is, I will say, when you look back at their hopes for Magic Band
Yeah.
and you look at what it is today, pretty disappointing. Even if it does light up in sync with the fireworks.
Yeah, and I mean, that part of it's cool. It's convenience.
Yeah, that's 100. All it is convenience. And the fact that my Magic Band lights up and vibrates all day long, it confuses me more than anything. I don't know what it's trying to tell me. You know?
But every time, I know,
Oh, yeah.
I know I did this when I was writing stuff next to you. I'd be like, hey, there's Magic Band.
Oh yeah, same.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every Haunted Mansion when it's it's pulsing.
Yeah.
And, the battle scene there in Pirates.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
I mean,
That's what I'm
all
looking
for
down
it.
and like it's going off. Oh, hey, is yours going off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine's going off too. Everyone in the boat's doing the same thing. Like we're missing
Yeah.
the ride because we're all looking at our stupid
Yeah.
Magic Band.
Stupid Magic Band. It's flipping lights. That's it.
Right. It's not even
Like,
good lights.
No, it does not take much to entertain us at all.
No.
Um,
Clearly.
And I loved when they did the 50th statues and you walk
Yes.
by and everybody's like waving aggressively trying to get these things to work.
Yes.
That doesn't have anything to do with FastPass Plus, but I mean,
No,
it
but,
did.
I mean,
All
you
that
know, Magic
technology kind of rolled out
Yeah.
at the same time, and that's when Disney went hard in the paint for
Yep.
the My Disney Experience app, and everything you do
Yep.
is gonna basically live and
Yeah.
die through this app. So that really brings us to, well, that's not true. You've already alluded to it. There was
Yeah.
a break.
There was a break
There was COVID.
where there was no Fast Pass,
Yeah.
Lightning Lane, none of it.
Yeah.
For what, about a year and a half?
Yeah, about a year from.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, of course, the parks were closed. I mean, Disneyland was closed for a long
Disneyland
time.
was closed for a long time.
Yeah.
Disney World was closed for like a
Couple
weekend.
Weeks. Yeah. 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 Well, yeah.
Yeah. They had to put all that tape down. After that, they were good to go.
Listen, this is awful. I went to Disney during COVID.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
No, I kind of miss it.
Yeah.
I kind of miss it. I mean, I wouldn't go back.
Right. Yeah. Especially when everyone had to wear masks
Oh, that was miserable.
inside and outside.
Yeah, that was
And it's
miserable.
95 degrees outside. Awful.
But when you had the mandatory 6 feet of distance between you and the party behind you,
Or in front of you.
or in front of you,
Great.
yeah,
It-
the
yeah.
lower capacities, and I'll be honest, and we'll get to this in a minute, but no Lightning Lane.
No lightning lane.
I do miss that.
Me too. And as that's going to sound real hateful when I say this, but as Disney always does, they found a way
Yep.
to take something
Yep.
that you enjoyed, they gave to you for free,
Yep.
and bring it back and make you pay for it.
Yep.
That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what they did.
Yeah. In 2021, they introduced Genie Plus,
Yep.
which was really almost the same thing as FastPass Plus, I think. A little different, maybe.
Yeah.
The major difference is you had to pay for it.
Well, and you couldn't plan ahead with it.
That's right.
Yeah. So
That's
that was,
right.
that was, you would buy it that day
Yeah.
and you'd get up at 6 in the morning, I think was when the Lightning Lanes opened. 6 or 7. I don't remember.
Can't remember. 6, 7. Sorry.
So, there we go.
Yep.
Topical.
You know.
Sorry to
We probably just
everyone
lost
for
half
that.
of everyone.
Yeah, yeah. So we get it.
Sorry. It was too easy
It's
of an
right there.
opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah, we're around it all the time.
Yeah.
So that was, you had to get up in the morning, you had to get up early, and you would buy Genie Plus.
Yep.
And then you would really quickly refresh your phone and try to get your first Lightning Lane of the
As
day.
fast as you can.
And so at the time, that was also, I guess, when they started to introduce individual Lightning Lanes, because you
Yep.
could purchase a Lightning Lane for, which that's what they were. At the time, they were called individual Lightning
Yeah.
Lane.
Was Rise the first
It might have
individual lightning lane?
been. It might have been.
I can't remember.
Because they also had the virtual queue going on at the
Yeah.
time. You know?
Which was equally as frustrating.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, I kind of miss that too.
There are parts of it I don't hate.
Yeah.
And when I do hate it or don't miss it, however you want to say,
Yeah.
is when I'm, say, at Hollywood Studios and it's at the end of the night. Rise of the Resistance is 25 minutes. Wait,
sure.
Don't miss it.
Sure. No.
When I get there in the morning and it's a 2.5 hour wait, I miss it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Guardians is the same way.
Guardians is the same way.
You know? I mean, when we did the speedrun challenge and we jumped in line for it and we waited, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, something like that? Little under an hour?
Yeah, which is
like that.
Great, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. And if it had been virtual queue, there's no way we could have done that.
No.
Because we wouldn't have gotten that.
It removed pretty much all spontaneity.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you also had everyone stopped everything that they were doing at like 1 p.m.
Yes.
Because you had 7 p.m. that you could get in the virtual queue.
7 a.m. Yeah.
7 a.m. I'm sorry. Yep. And 1 p.m.
Yes.
For that.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
But with Genie Plus, you get up in the morning, you get your lightning lane then. You could only hold one at a time.
Yep.
Well, no, I take that back. You could book one, and then you could book another whenever you use that one, or after 2 hours had passed.
Yeah. God, I forgot about that, man.
Yeah.
The rules were crazy.
The rules were a little confusing, and I don't blame anyone for being confused by it. No. But I'll be honest, I think that was my favorite version. And I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't even know if that's a hot take. I don't know. I don't even know what everybody thinks of it. I know a lot of people don't really like how it's ever worked, and a lot of people want to go back to FastPass, and that's totally fine. But I honestly think Genie Plus, I don't like that you had to pay for it.
Right.
I wish you could go back to it being for free, but I liked the way it functioned.
Sure.
Everybody had the same choices.
Yep.
It was just a matter of who got lucky enough to be first.
Yeah.
And then from there, again, you could use it to ride all of those A, B rides, A and B ticket rides, and just boom, boom, boom. You're never standing in line.
Yeah.
You're just walking right on all of them. Or you could use it to get those e-ticket rides. And you're only going to get maybe 3, maybe 4 during a day. But that's okay. That's what you're using it for. I think it had the most flexibility in terms of how you used it. Even more so, honestly, than I think the current version does.
Yeah, that's fair.
And we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Why I think that. But this was my favorite, personally.
I know we've tried it. I know we tried the Genie Plus thing. Probably for the individual. I think I can only think of one time that I've paid for like a multi-pass or lightning lane.
Yeah.
And I really think, I'm pretty sure this was when Tiana's Bayou Adventure first opened.
Okay.
And you could choose that as an option on the multi-pass. It wasn't an individual lightning because it was still Tron.
That's right.
And so I knew that we wanted to ride that.
Yeah.
And rather than having to depend on getting in, and I want to say it was one of those situations where like our flight was leaving at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So,
right. So this is really your only shot.
Only shot, unless I'm going to get there at 1 o'clock. So, I knew we wanted to do it. And I think I paid for it that way. I'm not good at the whole stacking thing. And
yeah, I had honestly gotten pretty good at Genie Plus. I had gotten to the point where we had figured it out and we knew how to really take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Which is part of probably why I miss it.
Sure.
I was good at working it.
Yeah.
And
I know there were strategies like you can, let's say you book something for 3 o'clock, but you keep refreshing.
Yep.
And it at some point when it comes open and boom, you've got it for 15 minutes from now.
Yeah. Yeah. And I didn't necessarily do any of that, but it kind of, I got to the point where I knew which ones are worth getting.
Yeah.
It was one, like we did get Genie Plus a lot, especially with our kids.
Sure.
But I always felt like it was worth it, even if it was just me and Emily. It was worth it because I felt like it was maybe because you were buying it one day at a time.
Okay.
Yeah. But I also just like the fact that every day was, again, we all had the same chance at it.
Right.
It didn't matter if you were staying on property or not. It didn't matter if I was staying for 2 nights or 20 nights.
Yep. Now, when you went to Disneyland last year, because theirs works a little bit differently.
Theirs is different, yeah.
Did you purchase? Because we did for one day, I think.
I think we did.
And that one you have to be
I know we did.
in the park.
Yes.
Or at least
So-
when we went. I think
yeah.
it might have morphed since then, but
I think it's the same. I think it's
can't
still the same.
remember.
No, so I'm pretty sure it's still where you buy it when you buy your ticket, which is weird. So you buy it way
that's
ahead
right.
of time,
That's right.
but you can't book anything until you're in the park.
Yep.
Which is very different.
Very different.
It is weirdly different how their system works. And I'm fairly certain that is still how it works even now.
Yeah.
Like their version of Lightning Lane is different from our version of Lightning
Yeah.
Lane. Because I remember when they did that, I remember watching the video explaining the differences in all of
Me
them.
too, because I was like, how does this...
Right.
You and I mentioned this. It's amazing to me that Disneyland and Disney World are part of the same company,
Yeah.
but in many ways it feels like two distinctly different
Yes.
places.
It's obviously similar.
Yeah.
It's obviously drawn from the same, source.
Yes.
But I agree. There's so many things about Disneyland that really did make it feel alien in a lot of ways.
Yep.
And it was almost uncanny,
Yeah, I agree.
because like I
mean,
knew
there were
where
parts
I
that were-
was, but
yeah,
I didn't.
I was going to say there are parts that were so familiar.
Yeah.
But then parts that was like, whoa, this
Right.
is way different.
Way different. And
Yeah.
and like inexplicably different. Why
Yeah.
is it different? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
And Genie Plus, Lightning Lane, that was
Yeah.
one of those differences.
Absolutely.
Between the two. So let's talk about today's version. So today
Lightning Lane,
you've got the individual Lightning Lanes.
right?
which
Which are
are-
now Lightning Lane single use.
Yes. And,
Yep.
and those are the e-ticket attraction.
They
That's
are.
your Guardians, that's your Tron,
Yep.
that's what am I missing?
Guardians, Tron's Rise,
Rise,
and Flight of Passage,
probably.
I think.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
make sense. Um
And Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
seriously?
Yeah. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is an individual or a single use Lightning Lane.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, so those you pay X amount of dollars, you get to ride it one time. You
Right.
basically choose your time though.
You do. Yeah, you do get to
So-
choose your time. And that is always how it's been.
Yeah.
Even with individual, you got to choose what time do you want to do this during the day, which
come
I think
back.
is cool. I
Yeah.
do really like that.
Well,
part of it.
especially like if you want Tron at night,
Yeah.
specifically in the summer.
Yep.
So you get launched out underneath the canopy and everything.
Yep.
That's your opportunity.
Absolutely.
If you don't want to wait in line for an hour and a half.
Yep.
Okay, so you've got that. You've got the multi-pass, which is generally like a couple bucks more
Yeah.
than the single pass.
Yeah, that's fair.
But you can basically ride everything else in the park.
Yeah, everything that's not on the single pass, except for maybe some of the smallest rides. But
Right.
generally speaking, you can get a Lightning Lane for everything. You can now pre-book 3 of them. One from that top tier, 2 from the I'm going to call it bottom tier, but
Yeah.
that's not really necessarily fair
It's
because
just
sometimes
tier
there's
1,
some-
tier 2.
Tier 1, tier 2,
There
yeah.
you go.
The tier 2 can be anything from the rides that literally no one cares about. Why does
Yeah.
this even have a Lightning Lane? All the way up to some honestly pretty good rides.
Yeah, I agree.
Except at Animal Kingdom where there are no tiers because there aren't enough rides to make tiers.
That makes me sad.
Yeah.
That actually causes tears.
It does. It does.
Ah,
Nice.
yeah, I'll do what I can.
With that one now, you pre-book your rides.
Yep.
And there are tons of strategies on how to do this that are
And as you said, 7 days in advance, right?
7 days in advance.
If you're staying at a resort.
Yeah, if you're staying at a resort.
Yeah.
3 days in advance. And to be clear, it's 7 days in advance from the beginning of your stay
Yep. First night,
for
first
the
day, whatever.
for the duration of your stay up to I think 14 days.
Yeah.
So you could be booking these as far as 21 days in advance. But if you are not staying on Disney property, it is 3 days
Yeah.
in advance. Period.
Period.
Not 3 days in advance of your 7-day park ticket.
Yeah.
3 days in advance. So you can do
In-
one today for 3 days from now, one tomorrow from 3 days from tomorrow,
Yes.
etc.
My experience has been, if you're even considering, especially the single Lightning lanes,
Yeah.
do it. Because if you wait until you get there,
Yeah.
most likely they're gone.
They are.
It-
Yeah.
which I hate that part.
I do too. So this is honestly probably my biggest gripe about the way they do Lightning lanes right now. I don't like that I don't like that when I go to book my lightning lanes, because typically we do shorter stays anyway. We're
Right.
typically there, and I'm going to say shorter stays. Maybe some people think these are long stays, but we're there for like 3 or 4 nights.
Yeah.
You know, we're not doing 7 or 8 nights.
Right.
Because we go so frequently.
Right.
I have no problem with people that go, "Hey, look, if you want to do 10, 12, 14, 21, I don't care. Do it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I've often thought we should do a longer trip.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why we always do these little short trips, except that we're going all the time and I, have a problem.
Well, I mean, the thing, like, you got smaller kids.
Right.
And so, honestly, by like day 4,
Yeah.
they're tuckered out.
They are.
And so,
And
you could do the resorts day, and we do that some.
Sure.
It ends up being a resort morning.
right.
But
Well, and we
that's-
intentionally try to go, like, we'll go on spring break, we'll go on
Sure.
fall break, sure, we'll do that kind of stuff. We'll go during the summer, yeah. But I like to go when, like, hey, we can go on a Thursday evening,
yeah.
just take them out of school on Friday,
Yep.
or something like that. Like, let's just go for a weekend,
Yep.
not on a holiday because it's not as busy. That's my preferred thing to do.
Yeah.
And so, sometimes it's just not feasible to take those longer trips.
Right.
Because I don't want our kids to miss a week and a half of school.
Yep.
We can't miss a week and a half of work,
Yeah.
I mean, not even getting into that, but like,
Right.
that's a big part
Yeah,
of it too.
for sure.
And so, the downside to me of how it currently works is that and dining reservations work the same way, 60 days in advance for the entirety of your stay. Again, I think up to 14 days.
And they closed that loophole where I think it worked the same way with Lightning Lane. So it used to be with, I think it was dining reservations, you could book up to 10 days in advance from your first stay. Right? The first
Right.
night. So what you could do is book one night,
Sure.
and like if you're staying 3 days, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you book one night a week before you're going to get there.
Okay.
And so then you can start booking your dining reservations on that day.
Yeah.
So you're not stacked up with everybody else.
Yeah.
And then you make your dining reservations, you wait in one more
Yep.
week, and you
Yep.
cancel that first one,
Yep.
and you're done. And Disney's closed that.
Okay. Now,
So
have they closed? Because the other version of that is I book a 14-night stay. I go ahead and book all of my dining reservations, and then I shorten my stay.
yeah, I don't think
I don't think they
I don't
closed
think
that one.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
Now, again, we're not condoning that.
No, I'm not saying that's what you should do.
No, I think it's kind
I'm
of a
just
crapbag
saying,
move.
People did that.
Yeah, and I mean the way it works, like at the same time, like I don't blame you. It's
Yeah.
Bush League, but I don't
Yeah.
blame you.
Well,
like
that's what, and because we've got a stay coming up where we're leaving to do a cruise and then coming back and staying again, right? So
Okay.
we're not doing the parks for the first few
okay,
days,
sure,
but we're staying on property.
sure,
So, my thought was, well, maybe since we're staying on this day and I can book whatever 7 days,
yeah,
I could go ahead and get access to it. But Disney was like, no, you can't do that.
interesting.
Because
Okay.
you don't have a park reservation for that day.
Oh,
So,
okay.
we're not going to let you start until you got to have that as an AP.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got to
yeah.
have that park reservation.
Yeah,
And,
interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. I don't know how we got there.
What it was the fact that if you're staying on property, you
Yeah.
can book this stuff so far ahead in advance,
Yep.
especially with the lightning lanes.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not staying on property, it's only 3 days in advance. And let's be honest, if you're booking it 3 days in advance,
Good
you're
luck.
getting the crumbs.
You
It
are.
There's nothing left.
Especially if it's the weekend.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
yeah.
just nothing.
Yep.
And so I think that's honestly one of the things I hate about it the most is I will say for me, I miss this. I feel like they've gotten rid of a lot of this due to COVID. It is slowly coming back in some ways, and I think it will come back.
Right.
But it felt like there were a lot of perks for staying on Disney property. There were
yeah.
rewards
Yep.
for staying on Disney property. This to me does not feel like a perk or a reward.
No.
This feels like a punishment for the people who don't stay.
And that's probably what it is.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I don't like that. I don't like feeling that way. I don't
no.
like feeling like I got something you didn't
Mm-hmm.
because I chose to stay with Disney.
Yeah, and I don't like having to pre-plan my days.
I don't either.
Like I'm not.
Yep.
And I think I was thinking about this earlier, I guess on the way here, of there was a time when we went to Disney every other year.
Sure. Yeah.
And so, you're excited and you're booking these dining reservations 6 months in advance. And now I got 6 months to look forward to it. And 60 days ahead of time, I'm booking my Fast Pass because it's Fast Pass Plus and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But now, like, I want to go
Yeah.
and see how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah.
And be like, you know what? I want to ride Guardians.
Absolutely.
Let's book a Lightning Lane and do it. But
Absolutely.
But I can't now.
Nope.
Now I have to know a week in advance.
Yep.
That, hey, I'm going to want to ride Guardians on Tuesday.
Yep.
At 3:00.
Yep.
You know? And,
Yeah.
and I don't love it. I don't love having to pre-plan all that.
And again, you got to know a week in advance. But the problem is your week in advance was somebody else's 12 days in advance.
Yeah.
And they already got it.
They already got it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're not going to get, if it's a high demand day.
Yep.
I mean, it is not, I'm not going to say it's not uncommon. It's uncommon, but it's not terribly uncommon to hit that 7-day window.
Right.
And the first day that you're trying to book,
Yep.
there are no individual lightning lanes for something like Guardians.
Yeah, not what you want.
The times you're picking for your multi-use lightning lane are all in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like, I'm not saying like, yeah, you're trying to ride Frozen, so you're getting that. No, Frozen is gone.
Yep.
You know, I'm talking like you're at the Magic Kingdom and your first 3 lightning lanes are like Haunted Mansion at 2:00.
Yep.
Maybe even Pirates. You know, you got that one at 1:30, not bad. And Dumbo the Flying Elephant at 1:45.
Yeah.
Those are the best ones you got.
And that's the thing is like once you make your 3
Yeah.
and you want to start stacking them or whatever, like on the
Yeah.
day of, I mean, you get Dumbo, you get It's a Small World,
Exactly.
you get Monsters Laugh Floor.
Right. And that's another thing. There are too many things like Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor
Yep.
that have a lightning. Why does it have a lightning lane?
No.
What is the point of this?
What is the point of it? Unless
You
it's
know?
Christmas Day, what's the point of this?
And even then,
Yeah.
if it's Christmas, what are you doing at Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor on Christmas
What are
Day?
you
Come on.
doing?
You know?
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, yeah.
I know you want to be that guy.
Yeah, the
but
reason that you're there is because it's 15-minute wait,
right.
and everything else around you is 75.
And that's the thing. Do you need a lightning lane
You don't.
for a 15-minute wait?
You do not.
You know, I mean, it just doesn't. That's my other biggest complaint about it is I feel like the way they market it is you're going to get the multi lightning lane and you're
Yep.
just going to get to ride rides all day. And that's not true. You're going to get like one good ride, one fine ride.
Yep.
And the rest of it is going to be stuff that you're just getting because you paid for it, you know?
Yeah.
And I've had times where it's been more successful than others.
Right.
You know, I've had good experiences with the current version of it, but generally speaking, I don't think it's as much fun.
Me neither. And I don't. For my family, we never purchase the multi pass.
Yeah, we usually don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do. I'll be honest with my kids. It is helpful.
Sure.
You know, I'm not going to say it's not. It
Right.
does have value. I just don't enjoy doing it like I did Genie Plus. I just,
No.
you know, and again, some people may feel differently and that's totally fine. You know, this is something that I'll be honest, I don't really know what the general consensus is. If people like it, if they hate it, or if most people are just
know.
kind of indifferent.
I
Truthfully, I probably fall somewhere. I'm indifferent. I lean a
yeah.
little more towards disliking it than liking it, but I honestly, truly fall somewhere pretty close to the middle.
So most of my frustration with Lightning Lane comes when I don't have it
Sure.
and I'm standing in the standby line.
Watching everybody go by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because something happened earlier in the day and now
Yeah.
there's 200 people in the
Yeah.
Lightning Lane. And for every 100 people that they let through in the Lightning Lane,
Yeah.
one person in the standby lane goes through. Like
Right.
that is infuriating.
That's awful. That's awful. And
And my fault, but like,
but honestly, if it's to that point, I feel like they should simply close the standby line
yeah.
until they get Lightning Lane done. I've
Figure it
seen
out.
them do that before,
Right.
and I'm not upset when they do that. These people paid to ride the
Yep.
ride. They paid extra. They paid more than I did. By simple virtue of the fact they chose to do that, they deserve to ride the ride.
Sure.
I'm on board with that. But I've done the same thing. I've stood there and watched dozens, hundreds, it feels like, of people go by.
Yep.
You know, and I'm going to say something here that may be a controversial take, and I'm not trying to upset anybody.
Yep.
I see less value in Lightning Lane since Disney changed how they do the DAS Pass,
Sure. Yeah.
because there are fewer people in the Lightning Lane
Yeah.
than there used to be.
Yeah, and there's a reality that people were abusing
They were.
the Dash Pass.
They were. And we'll never really know what the statistics are. And that
No.
could totally be just me perceiving it. But I can tell you, since they made that change,
Yeah.
the standby lines move much, much
Well,
better.
there's also a reality, I think, that there are people who should probably qualify for the Dash Pass who
Yep.
no longer do because people took advantage of the system.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
And so I completely understand that frustration.
For sure. I don't think Disney handled it well.
No.
I don't. I really don't. But
there is, I mean, we all heard the stories where someone qualified for Dash Pass,
Yeah.
and now they're giving their own VIP tours.
oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's the same crap with like you're an annual pass holder,
Yep.
and you come in, they're doing exclusive limited merch, and you
Yep.
buy 50 of them, so
Yep.
no one else can.
Yep.
Like
With a 20% discount.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and then you're selling it on eBay for 200%,
Right.
whatever
Yeah.
the original price was.
Absolutely.
So like that's the part that's tough is that
Yep.
like a group of people found the loophole, they exploited it, and you kind of ruined it for the people
That's
who
it.
actually need it.
Disney had to clamp down on it.
Yeah.
They arguably clamped down too hard.
Mm-hmm.
And, again, as a result, you're right. There are people now who honestly, very truly, honestly deserve it, and they can't have it.
Yep.
But, again,
But you're right in saying the standby lines, because there's
moves much
less
better.
people
Yeah.
in Lightning Lane.
yeah. And it's much more predictable, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
The lines are moving faster.
Yes. And so that to me also sort of negates the value of Lightning
Yeah.
Lane. If I don't mind waiting in a line, especially if the line is moving.
Yeah.
So
The queue, to me, we talked about this. The queue is part of the experience.
Yes.
And I'm not saying I want to wait 45 minutes for every ride,
no.
but 20 minutes, 30
Yeah.
minutes.
And I love walking onto a ride. Don't get me wrong. I love walking onto a ride. But you think about this. What's the difference? If you bought the Lightning Lane and you can walk straight onto Pirates,
Yeah.
or when you can get in the standby line and you walk all the way through and you get to the end and it turns out there was no wait,
Yeah.
even if there's like a 5-minute wait,
Right.
that to me, I'm like, dude, this is awesome. I'm having the best day.
Yeah.
But when I paid for the Lightning Lane to walk on, like, I'm indifferent. I paid for
yeah.
it. Like
Yeah.
it's just, there's just something about it that to me, even though I'm skipping the line,
Right.
I don't really get the joy of the fact that I didn't have to wait in line.
You're right.
Now, again, individual Lightning Lanes are different. I feel a little bit different about those because for the most part, you are always going to be skipping a really long line. I probably don't want to stand. I'm
You're
sorry.
right.
Tron might be the worst line they have.
Yeah.
Tron is awful.
Except
it's a
for that
terrible line.
the one reveal.
Oh yeah, no, that moment is really. I'm just saying
It's incredible.
the line
No,
itself.
yeah,
though.
I agree. The
Because
rest
thing
of it
is,
sucks.
At that point, you're like 10 minutes from getting on the ride.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you are sunburnt
Oh, yeah.
because they just had you stand out in the concrete.
Yeah.
It's
awful.
Yeah, it's terrible. It
Yeah.
literally might be the worst line they have.
So we haven't talked about Premier Pass, and we are about 10 minutes over.
We are
So
for this segment. Yeah.
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 Would you ever do it? Are you forking out that money?
Okay.
And if you do it, are you doing it just to say,
Yes.
I did it?
Yeah. 100%.
I tried it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not
No,
it's not something that you go like, okay, I got to
No,
have this.
I have thought I would do it just so I could say what the experience really
Yeah.
was. But do I really see the value in it? No.
And,
Very rarely.
Premier Pass, for those of you who may not be familiar, you pay
A lot of money.
Yeah, when I looked at it, it was from when we were going. Magic Kingdom was $429, I think.
Okay.
That might be off. It might be $329. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
$329, $429.
Yeah.
Too much. Oh, so on
Per person.
per person on top of what you paid to get into
Right.
the park that day.
Right.
Or if annual pass holder, same deal.
Yeah, but still.
And you get to ride. You can ride every attraction
Yes.
one time.
And that includes the individual lightning lanes.
Yes.
And so literally everything.
Yeah.
One time
One time.
at that park.
Yes.
But you
can't
cannot-
move. You can't
yeah.
go to another park. And
Which
do it.
again, multi-use lightning lane does park hop.
Yep. it
By
does.
default, you can
Yep.
park hop. But yeah, Premier Pass is locked to that
Whichever
park.
one.
No, I don't. I truly don't see the value in it.
No.
If you are, no, I mean, I'm going to say if this is like your once in a lifetime Disney trip, but
Nope.
here's the thing. The only time that I would say, yeah, I think that makes sense is if you're somebody who has you've got money just drips out of your pockets. You
Yeah.
have no idea what to do with it.
Yeah.
And sure. Okay.
Maybe
do it.
like,
but why are you here for your once in a lifetime trip, man?
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you
I was
can
gonna
come back
say-
as often as you want.
The thing, I was thinking like Christmas Day, but the reality is it's probably $300 to get in that day.
Right.
I mean, it's probably $250.
It's
but,
probably, yeah.
Okay. And another $400. So you're going to pay
Right.
$700 to get into Magic Kingdom
Per person.
and ride everything one time.
Right.
Like, this is what I would do. If you want, and I don't know that this experience is the same. It's not the same.
No.
Do an after hours party.
Sure.
It's going to be half the price.
Yep. You're going to ride everything once.
You're going to
if you
ride
want
everything once.
Yep.
You know, you're not necessarily going to be able to like maybe walk on, but it's going to be really dang close.
Yeah.
And you're going to get snacks
Yeah.
for free
to. Yeah.
as much as you want.
My honest opinion, I think Lightning Lane Premier exists as a loss. Like it's just a stepping stone to get people to do the VIP
Yeah.
tours. I think that's really what it
Yeah.
is for. Because if you are already looking at a Premier Pass
Right.
and you're already comfortable with spending that amount of money, and again, it's your money. I don't care what you do with your money.
Yeah.
Have a great time.
No.
But you're really not, in the grand scheme of things, that far from just doing
You're
a
not.
VIP tour.
No.
And yeah, you are. It's way more money to do a VIP tour.
It is.
But again, you're already in that tier of spending
Yeah.
that clearly money doesn't really matter a whole lot to you.
No, it doesn't.
And at that point, I mean, hey, I do the VIP tour.
Me too. I
like
would.
hands down, I would do that.
And I would say if you're a listener and you're planning on doing the VIP tour and you have 2 to 3 open spots, hit us
yeah,
up.
absolutely. We are fun
We'll
to
come-
hang out with.
We'll come hang out with you.
Yeah. We'll shut up the whole time if you want us to.
That's right.
We clearly aren't good at, but we will do it for you.
Yeah. We won't say a word.
Not a word.
Okay. So because we are so far over, Lightning Lane.
Yeah.
Naughty or nice list for you.
Oh man, it's kind of tough because it lands somewhere in between for me. But overall, I will say if I had my druthers, it's on the naughty list. I would
Yeah.
get rid of it, and I wouldn't have it at all. I would go back to just a standby line.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to wait.
I agree, but I also just purchased the Lightning Lane this morning. So
I get it. I'm the same way. I will say that I want it to go away. I will buy it when I go. I mean, I get it.
for Guardians because with the kids,
Now,
it's
okay,
easier.
to be clear, when I say I want it to go away, I truly want multi Lightning Lane to go away. I'm fine with individual Lightning Lane continuing.
Give me individual Lightning Lane.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Day of purchasing.
Yeah, I'm great with that.
I don't want to buy it 7
That's
days
fine.
in advance. I don't want to buy it 3 days in advance.
Sure.
What I want to do is show up and be like, you know what? I want to do this today.
Yep.
I'm going to look it up.
Yep.
$45 for 3 of us.
Done. Yeah.
Call
Sounds
it
like a
done.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So, all right. So collectively, I mean, we agree. Lightning Lane
Yeah.
should be,
And
it's on our naughty list.
and even though Aaron is not here,
He agrees.
he would probably agree with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I think he would.
He would at least shake his head and agree.
He would. Although sometimes he likes to be contrarian.
He does.
So who knows?
Who knows? I think he would say he enjoys it if someone else is paying for it, which is also when
Yes.
I enjoy it.
The same.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
But when
Good
I'm
take,
paying
Aaron.
for it,
Yeah.
no.
No.
So it serves a purpose, no doubt, right?
For sure.
But it also comes at a cost.
And not least of which the purpose is to make money for Disney.
Yeah.
Which it does very, very well.
Yeah, it does. So hey, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Like, is Lightning Lane something that you go to every time you go to Disney World, or do you skip on it? Do you
Yeah.
pass on purchasing Lightning Lanes? Let me tell you what's not on the naughty list, and that is Epcot's Festival of the Holidays.
It is not on the naughty list at all.
No. So this year's festival runs from November 28th through December 30th, which we were talking. This is the shortest festival.
I believe it is.
right?
So this is because that'll be right at a month. The Festival of the Arts is also very short, but I do believe it's like, I think
I think it's at least 6 weeks.
yeah, because it's like mid to late January, but it's like
Through-
not the end of January through
Yeah.
pretty much all of February.
Yeah.
Like to almost the end of February.
Yeah.
I think it's longer.
Okay.
It may not be much longer, but I think it's longer.
Yeah, it's for sure not the longest one.
No.
So if you're looking to get into the Christmas spirit, it's a can't miss, I think.
Sure.
You got the exclusive food offerings. You got special entertainment.
Yep.
You got the candlelight processional,
Yeah.
which we discussed back in episode 11, I believe it is. So
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? That was the speedrun challenge, wasn't it?
it was a speedrun challenge.
There we go. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah, so if you haven't, go
Two
back
reasons to listen.
to that one episode. So you can hear about the speedrun challenge and about the narrators.
Yep.
For the candlelight processional, which has changed since then, but can't get them all right.
Yeah.
You've got the holiday storytellers, so that's in every pavilion where they'll have people come out and tell the Christmas story from that country. So
Oh, that's cool.
Pierre Noel,
I did not know that.
blah 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 blah. That's the only one that comes off.
Sure.
Yeah, I can remember.
Well,
If you haven't ever heard Joyful, a celebration of the season, which is like a gospel band,
right. Okay.
holy crap, man!
Okay.
They are so good.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Really, there's something to turn the Scroogiest of Scrooges, I think,
Sure.
into a little bundle of Christmas cheer.
Sure.
Yeah.
There you go.
So have you ever attended the festival before?
I have not. I've never
Okay.
gotten to go.
Yeah.
I would love to go.
Sure.
I've not gotten to go, but
Which surprises me because you are a festival guy.
I am. But here's the thing: this is such a hard one to go to.
Yeah.
It's
a small window.
It's a very small window, and it's a very difficult window because
Yeah.
it's in
the busiest time of the year.
It is, and especially, I mean, we've talked about this before. We're both musicians, as is Aaron. Christmas is a busy time.
It's
a busy time for us, and so we've got gigs, we've got stuff going
Yep.
on, we've got church services we're playing
Yeah.
in, we've got, I mean, that's the thing. We're busy this time of year.
Yeah.
It is really hard to plan a trip down there, and it's really expensive to go this time of year.
It's the most expensive time to go.
It is.
But yet, that's when a lot of people are going.
Which is why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what it is.
I guess. So if you were going this year,
Yeah.
let's take a look at some of the menus
Yeah.
from the booths.
Man.
What are you hitting up?
All of it. I mean, honestly, like I was looking through this and I did not realize how good some of these were. There's a lot of cook. They like their cookies.
Well, they do the cookie stroll, right?
They
Is
do.
that what it's called?
Yeah.
You know what I was looking for? I was going through here for Aaron, and I was looking for braised beef, and I haven't found it yet.
I found it.
But I'm
No,
sure.
no, I found it. I did find it. I'm gonna find it again here in a minute. No, things I would go for. This favorites of festivals past. These Reuben croquettes.
Yeah.
That sounds good. The brown sugar and mustard glazed ham sliders. Right. Again, lots of dessert, lots of sweets. And are you more of a sweet or savory guy?
Savory.
Same.
Yeah.
I like a good dessert. I like a good sweet, but I'd like most of what I'm getting to be savory.
Yeah. Well, and especially when it comes to these treats, they're so sweet.
Yeah.
I can take them in small portions.
That is fair. Yeah.
But it's awkward, I think, for us to go and share a cookie together. So
That's fair. That's fair. I found it. The Las Posadas Holiday Kitchen Menu in Mexico. The Tostada de Carne features braised beef tips.
Oh, Aaron.
Slowly cooked Mexican style atop a fried corn tortilla with black beans, crispy onions, and queso fresco.
I'm getting it.
It sounds great.
Dulce de leche churro?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
No, honestly, looking through all of this, it's like, man, I would legitimately try almost everything here. Speaking of trying everything, for those of you who saw the reels on Facebook, I did try the pickle milkshake.
Yeah.
I've got a pin for it now.
Oh.
Yeah, they give you a pin if you try the pickle milkshake.
That's how you know it's not good. Like if you have to entice someone.
It wasn't what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
If I handed it to you right now and you had no idea what it was and you took a sip and I said, "What is that?" You would not say that's pickle milkshake.
Okay.
You just wouldn't.
Yeah.
If anything, you might say that I put a bunch of toothpaste in your milkshake.
But how does pickle equate to mint? Okay. When I think toothpaste, I think mint.
I agree.
Maybe you people are out there using pickle flavored toothpaste. You're
That's
wrong.
fair. Yeah, very. It was weird. I don't know. I didn't care for it.
Okay.
Now I also tried because we dogged the Impossible Meat stuff a little bit.
We did.
So I decided, you know what? Time to be a man. Put my money where my mouth is. I'm gonna try it. I tried the Montreal burger sliders from Flavors from Fire for the Food and Wine.
But it was a burger, man. It's hard to mess up a burger.
Oh man.
Did they mess it up?
They
Was it
called it
good?
a burger.
Ah.
I'll be honest, the flavor of it
Yeah.
was fine.
Yeah.
It didn't taste bad.
Yeah.
It felt
Oh.
horrible.
Oh.
It was
In my experience with the Impossible stuff, like especially a burger, if you burn it enough, it just tastes like grilled meat. You know what I
Yeah.
like char
Yeah,
grilled,
yeah.
char grilled meat.
Yes,
you know?
and honestly, if they'd done that, then it might have truly it might have firmed up a little bit. But I took a bite of it, and the whole thing it was more like I was eating meatloaf,
Yeah.
or like an undercooked meatball or something. It was unpleasant.
Listen, let me tell you whose skin, I guess, that's the house that you really got under, is my wife's on your pizza take.
I know.
The
I
pizza
apologize to Leslie. But I'm right, and she's wrong. That
Yeah,
pizza is not good. It's not good.
Listen, I'm not taking sides here.
I am.
Well, okay. Well, and I say that because I'm looking at the Italy. They have the Tuscany Holiday Kitchen menu.
Ooh, yeah.
And stuff sounds pretty good.
Listen, I tried everything on the Italy booth menu because it was
Yes.
all new this year, and we dogged the Italy booth all the time.
Yeah.
And I know Aaron tried the pizza roll when we went.
Yeah.
I was there a couple weeks ago, and I got literally everything on their menu while
Yeah.
I was there. No, I'm
Terrible?
sorry, Italy. It wasn't terrible. It's like it always is. It's just like,
Yeah.
this is just really disappointing.
Yeah. I think
It's so disappointing.
was it Aaron that described it as airplane food? Or were you?
That's me. I've said that
Yes.
many times.
Okay.
So I got the tortellini alla vodka,
Yeah.
which straight up reminded me of the kind of pasta you would get if you order the tortellini alla vodka on your flight to wherever. Not first class, by the way. This isn't a
No.
first class meal.
No.
This is coach.
Yeah. Boo.
Yeah.
Ooh, how do you feel about eggnog?
Uh,
So Regal Eagle, frozen gingerbread eggnog.
I mean, again, I would try it.
I don't know.
I-
It's been a long time since I've had eggnog.
I like one round of eggnog for the, I mean, it's seasonal.
I don't know.
Try some eggnog, and then I'm good. It's out of my system. I don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
you know?
Nah, I don't know. The cookies, man. I'm not saying that I'm going to try the
Yeah.
cookie stroll.
Sure. That's a lot of cookies.
I'm intrigued, though.
I'm the same way.
The one that's in America?
Yeah.
Shoot, what is it?
The chocolate cookie featuring Snickers.
That's it.
Yeah. But
that
also
looks good.
this blackened catfish with
I
Hoppin'
know.
John and
Yes.
comeback. I mean, that
Yes.
sounds fantastic.
It does. And looking at the pictures, it looks
great.
fantastic.
Yeah. This red velvet cookie funnel cake,
Oh, man.
right? Also, I love the fact that the funnel cake place is called Funnel Cakes. Didn't try on that one.
Did not have to go very far. What I want to know is, like, why do none of these places, and maybe they do and I just don't know it, why don't they sell milk?
I don't know.
With the red velvet funnel cake, you know what I need? A
Yeah.
big glass of milk.
Of American vitamin D enriched.
Yeah.
Yeah,
None
I don't
of that
know.
skim milk crap. Give me the
Yeah.
whole milk with this thing.
That's a good
Granted,
question.
here's the reason. It's 90 degrees in Florida.
Well, okay, yeah.
And when you drink milk,
Sometimes
in the
even in
heat.
December.
you're going to yak.
Yeah. And it's going to smell.
It's going to smell.
It's going to be bad. Sorry for those of you who are
Yeah.
uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, and hopefully you're not eating whenever
Yeah, well,
we're
teach
we're
you
going
to
through
eat
this.
while you
Yeah,
listen to
yeah,
us.
You know,
The strawberry bun here in
interesting.
Japan. And the
It's new.
sushi tree roll.
It's new.
It's got fake crab in it. I
What
don't
does?
like that. The sushi tree roll.
Uh,
Yeah, no, that strawberry bun looks really good though. Honestly, I would totally try that.
with the like coconut sauce.
Yeah.
Leslie loves the chicken. Is it chicken teriyaki bagel buns that they do at?
Yeah, over in China. Yeah.
I was sort of thinking it was Japan, but it's during the food
They do
Line
the,
festival.
yeah, they do the so they do the well, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
In Japan they did the dumplings, which were really good.
It
No,
might-
the steam buns.
That's what they are.
The steam buns. Yeah,
That's what
those
I'm
are really
thinking
good.
of.
They did
Yeah.
they did the duck bao bun over in China.
Yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
you got that.
I did.
I did not.
It was fine.
I got the pot stickers,
Pot stickers were good.
which I tried.
Yeah.
I'm not a chopstick guy,
Sure.
but I tried it.
Yeah.
When in China,
Yeah.
I felt
It's more fun that way though.
it wasn't. Those things were slick, man. I could not get those things.
Yeah.
If you guys know how to use chopsticks, man, you just tell me what the trick is.
My favorite is the Tangerine Cafe flavors of the Medina menu, location Morocco. And I can go ahead and tell you right now because they have what they had for food and wine was
Oh,
the
yeah.
Moroccan wrap. And it came in 3 different flavors: chermoula chicken, Moroccan spice lamb, and falafel, plant-based. And the stone baked Moroccan bread. For the Festival of Holidays, they have the Moroccan wrap, which comes in 3 flavors: chermoula chicken, Moroccan spice lamb, and falafel, plant-based. with the stone baked Moroccan bread. I can guarantee you
Surprise.
for Festival of the Arts, they will have the Moroccan wrap in 3 flavors with the stone baked bread.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Have you gotten it?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
I
How
have.
was it? How was it?
I've tried the Tremula. I don't like lamb, so I've had the
Okay.
Tremula chicken. It was actually really good. And the falafel. The falafel was a little disappointing.
Really? I like falafel.
I do too.
Yeah.
But I didn't care for this. And the stone baked Moroccan bread is bread. It's fine. It's not bad. It's bread.
We talked about going to Spice Row Table,
Yeah.
and we never made. We were
No.
going for lunch one day.
Yeah,
and
but they don't do
realized-
lunch.
No, they don't open until 3:00.
Lame.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they do have some. They've got some ciders and stuff. They've got a lot of good drinks. Now this is one that I am personally a little excited about. The L'Haim holiday menu between Morocco and France.
Yeah. All right,
This pastrami on rye.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were going for that or the almond black and white cookie here.
I mean, honestly, both. They both sound really good.
What is I don't even know how to say that word. Latke.
Latke.
Huh.
Latke? Latke? Latke.
I
That's
don't know.
what I've always heard.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. The potatoes look good.
Yeah.
The potato latkes.
Yeah.
Latka.
We might be butchering that. And
We
sorry to
are.
those of you who.
Yeah. Again, tell us how to do it.
Yeah.
What is this? I can't say these words.
The
Rugelach?
pastry with raspberry jam, walnuts, and cinnamon.
Yeah, that
Yep.
sounds good. I'm
Sounds
intrigued
great.
by this.
And is that a
Oh, I'm not
No,
intrigued by
that's it.
this. Oh, I am intrigued by this. Sorry. Wrong picture. We're looking at pictures and all this, all this stuff. We're just
yeah?
going through the website together. What is France? France always serves up some weird crap. But this,
It's French, you know.
yeah, but this I'm interested in, man.
Yeah, no, honestly, the France menu looks really good. I did try the escargot for the food and wine.
What, were they deep fried
They were like
or battered?
no, they were on like a pastry.
That's what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. It wasn't bad. I had it once. I didn't get it again.
Would you get it again?
Yeah. Next year when it rolls around, would I get it again? Yes, yes,
Okay.
I would.
All right.
And not because I'm like, man, this was really good last
Yeah.
year, but because it will have been a year and I
Yeah.
will try it again. Absolutely.
That's another. Is it Chef de France?
Yes.
Chef de France.
yeah, yeah.
I'd like to eat there. Never eaten there.
Had one of the worst meals I've ever had at
Yeah,
Disney.
that's what you said.
Yeah,
But which is not why I want to go.
yeah. And
I just want to try it.
and there are a lot of people who really like it. So I truly think that I might have had it on a bad
Yeah.
day, but it was a really
Have you had
bad
the
meal.
the ice cream sandwich back there? with the
No, but
brioche?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I
Every
haven't.
time we go back, there's 50 people. I'm like,
Yep.
it's not worth it.
Yeah.
I'll
Now,
come back later.
have you been to the patisserie that's back there?
Yes.
Dude, that place
Yep.
is a hidden gem.
It is. Yeah.
Like
It's not a secret though.
It's
That's
not
the
a
problem.
secret. It's hidden. It's tucked away
It
back
is
in there, but
hidden.
it is so good.
Gosh, yes.
Yeah. Like that is legit. Oh man, it is one of the best quick service places in Epcot.
And I think one of the only places open for breakfast
Yes.
in World Showcase.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that and the
if you're
Creperie.
staying at any of the Skyliner
Yeah.
resorts or any of that,
Yeah.
come in, go to the right.
yeah,
grab
you're coming
you.
from International
Yeah.
Gateway. That's it.
I mean,
Yep.
there's also crepes. So
There's also crepes, but the thing is, everybody goes to the crepes.
they do.
Not everybody goes to the patisserie.
Not everyone. Oh, Canada.
Yeah, the maple leaf shortbread cookie with maple buttercream.
Canada.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah. So does even the seared salmon, man. That looks
Yeah.
pretty good. And they always have the beef. Every
They're
year.
always
And
gonna
this
have beef.
it's beef and potatoes. Like
Yep.
sign me up, dude.
And that's the thing. It's always really good.
It
too.
is.
Like it's not bad
Yeah.
at all. They know what they're doing. I did try the poutine, not this poutine obviously, but I tried the braised beef poutine.
Yeah. How was it?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It was so good.
So poutine, that's gravy and curds, right?
On fries, yeah.
I'm
on French
sorry.
fries.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
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 Wow.
Pretty good, honestly.
Okay.
Probably not healthy at all, but
Well,
it tastes
You're in
good.
Disney.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing healthy about Disney.
You're walking a lot.
Well, I'm not sure if that offsets all the calories that
Eh.
that I intake. I won't speak for you.
If my family is there, no, because I'm eating less and walking more.
Well, that's true.
If they're not there, I'm eating more and walking less.
It's because part of the purpose of going down without them
That's
is so
exactly
you
what
can
it
eat,
is. Yeah.
So I get that.
Yeah, no, I mean there are so many good things.
They have a hot cocoa flight. Did you see that?
no.
Holiday sweets and treats.
Oh,
near,
yeah.
near point of entry.
Yep.
Yeah, so you get a sugar cookie hot. Christmas sugar cookie hot cocoa, gingerbread hot cocoa, and a cookie butter hot cocoa.
Ooh. That sounds good.
That does sound good, man.
And that is the non-alcoholic festive flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Mele Mika. I can't. Mele
Mele
Kaliki.
Kalikimaka.
It's the thing to say.
Yeah. On a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
Kahlua pork. Yep. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I do like
coffee
that. Sounds
mocha
good.
cookie. Okay.
That looks good too.
Like that's a cookie I think I could do. Because I mean, is it sweet?
Yeah.
Yes. But
Yeah.
I feel like the espresso or the coffee would counteract the sweet,
Yeah, that's fair.
right?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know if that's right or not, but
It works for me.
well, you know.
Ooh, the plant-based chorizo tamale at Noche Buena Cochina?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
The plant-based chorizo tamale?
I'm here for it.
Eh,
What booth is that?
Noche Buena. Between
Uh,
World Showcase and the Imagination Pavilion.
That's good night, right? Is
Yeah.
that good night?
Yeah,
Good
that's
night
exactly what it
kitchen?
is. So that's going to be over there where like Milled and Mold and
Yes.
where those
Yeah.
are. That's one of those.
I'd try that.
Man, I'll be honest. I said I'm pretty sure for was it Milled and Mold maybe?
Maybe.
It might have been that I have never had anything from that booth at any festival that I particularly liked. I liked everything they had for the
That's
for
where
the
I
food and
got
wine.
the apple
Yep.
churros ice cream thing.
Okay.
Delicious.
Okay.
It's probably
yeah.
the best. That is the best
Okay.
dessert
No,
I had there.
it wasn't that one.
It wasn't that one?
It was the other one. So there was like
okay, I
the
take back
field.
what I said.
Was it Field and Forest? I forget
don't
what they called
know.
it, but there were two of them right there.
Yeah.
The other one had the pork tenderloin and the trout,
Oh, yeah, I didn't get that.
both
Mhm.
of which were
good.
fantastic. Oh,
Really?
delicious!
Even the
legitimately.
trout?
Yeah, the trout was
I'm
so good.
always
The trout
skeptical.
was better than the pork.
I'm skeptical of fish at these booths.
I don't blame you.
And I don't know why.
Yeah. It was really good.
But even when I see like the salmon and that kind of, which salmon can be served raw, right? Like good salmon.
If it's smoked,
Yeah.
or I mean, you could do it in sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes me nervous. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
why.
fair. But in fairness, even if you're serving it in sushi, I mean, it still has to be kept at the correct temperature and all that.
Yeah.
It can't just sit out in the Florida heat and
Well,
not for long at least.
yeah. How do you feel about the Joffrey's like specialty?
I've honestly,
but not even Joffrey's
Yeah.
specialty coffee.
I'm not a
Because
big.
you're a coffee drinker, right?
I am a coffee drinker,
Yeah.
but I drink my coffee black.
Well, me
so
too.
I'm not the guy for specialty coffee. Aaron is the guy for specialty. That's who we need here right
Dang
now.
it, Aaron.
Because he does like a good Joffrey specialty coffee drink.
does.
I'll be honest, I've never encountered one that I actually enjoyed. And that's not just true of Joffrey's. That's true of Starbucks and Dunkin' and pretty much all of them. But Joffrey's especially, I think all of their specialty coffee drinks are just
Sweet.
way too sweet for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
So,
I mean, you could probably make the case that I need some sweetening up occasionally.
well,
But
don't we all?
well, so I'm gonna hit up the Festival of the Holidays here in a couple weeks. Well, actually, by the time this comes out, I will have just been home.
Oh, nice.
Just gotten home. So, hopefully, I'll be able to give some type of review of of how it was.
Yeah.
But I think in general, it's every any festival at Epcot is going to be good.
Yeah, 100%.
My recommendation to you is that if the option is to go when they're not doing a festival versus when they are, go when they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, fellow hoppers. Well, hey, it's your turn. We'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you feel about Lightning Lane? Is it on your nice list? Is it on your naughty list? If you could make changes, what would you do to make it better? And also, if you're going to be attending the Epcot's Festival of the Holidays, we just talked about food because that's apparently what we talk about. We didn't talk about any of the other entertainment offerings or any of that kind of stuff. Are they bringing back Guardians, the whole Christmas thing? I haven't seen anything about that.
I don't know if they are or not. I know that normally for Guardians they do like an extra secret Christmas song.
Right.
I don't know. I kind of assume they are because why wouldn't they? But I don't know. It's a fair question.
Jackson 5, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun one.
That'd be a fun one.
Let's see here. Yeah, so maybe it's, I don't know, if going to Disney at Christmas time is part of your family's tradition, or if there's any other fun traditions that you guys have, whatever you do at Disney during the holidays. Of course, if you enjoy this episode, please subscribe, rate, or leave us a review on wherever you are consuming this content. And as always, thanks for tuning in to Park Hopper Society. So we'll be back in a couple weeks. Hopefully Aaron will be back with us.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, we'll be talking pretty much all things Christmas, I think.
Yeah.
We're going to devote
full
to
in.
full in.
Yeah.
So Until then, take care and keep hopping.
See you real soon.
Bye-bye.